I want to start off with really everybody that we have is in a different phase of their life, of their growth, of where they want to be. And we've all gotten to this business for a certain reason, but what's the backstory? How did we get here? What do we want to do? How do we want to grow? Well, how I got here, a lot of you know my story, is through franchising. I saw what it did for me. I saw how it allowed me to grow. And I saw that there was something beyond the one shop, opening it up and do as much as you can. And everybody has different goals, but I want to hopefully inspire you to have a bigger mindset of growth so you can get to that next level. But outside of that, it's really what's in your head and your heart. What do you want to do? How do you want to grow? What's your backstory and why'd you get in here? Did you just want to open up one? Did you want to open up more? And when you open up more, what's the next step? How do you actually evolve from there? I have some franchise owners coming to me talking to me, how do I buy the real estate? How do I get ownership of the real estate and do what you did? After you opened up all these stores and you sold them, you're collecting income from those properties that your business paid off over those years. Where if you didn't buy the real estate, you don't have that option. And then what do you do with that money? Okay, well that money is going to fund your family and your trust and your kids' college funds and all these things, which I love to talk with people about when they get to those stages, because I really want to see continuous growth. That's really me. And if you look at my life, it's like I've never had a finite mindset. So some of us go through life without realizing that we have a finite mindset. I want to get this business, I want to get it growing, I want to get to this level, I want to beat that competitor, and I am done. I'm good. And then some of us, like, I don't even realize it. You know, you hear things and I read these books and I'm like, you know, through my life, I really had an infinite mindset. I wasn't focusing on it, just happened. It was always the next business, the next growth, the next thing. And I always had my parents who were giving me the basic core values of focus on what you know. Focus on what you're good at. Don't be good at everything. Be good at what you are good at. And every time I steered back to focus on what I'm good at and what I have accomplished, it allowed me to grow. And grow in a way where my infinite mindset kept on growing and allowing me to get to where I think I could do a better job of franchising. I really enjoyed helping other franchisees in my last franchise system. I want to get to a point where I can help other people grow a brand. That's Tint World. This is what I do. So the bigger this room gets, the more of that in here, the more of them that are in the Million Club, that's my infinite mindset. Grow your lifestyle. Think about your business not being something that you're going to work to. I don't go to work every day saying I got to go and work. I get to go to work. I get to create. I get to help people. I get to do things and make things better. And that whether it was one store, my displays, my shop, my business, I compared myself to everybody around, not just around my area, but I'd travel the country and look at other stores. What are they doing? And you've got that too now. You've got other stores that are growing. I mean, look what Austin Gerber did after 5 years of his first lease, went in a beautiful building he built, and now he owns the property, and that's another thing. And he's already saying, I see the difference. Building it right in the right spot, and look at what I'm getting. I want you guys to learn from one another. You can learn so much from one person, but you can learn so much from each other. So as we grow, help the new people in, get to where your pain points were, and rely on me and our whole team to get to where you want to go, and think bigger. You know, don't get sidetracked. Don't look at the shiny objects. With the internet now, you have social media going on. Let's create that buzz with our brand and our growth, not looking at some other shiny object that's going to distract us from where we want to grow to. That's what I see. I see it happen in all of us. So focus on your growth, your infinite mindset. So let's all get there together.
State of the company address was incredible. From where Charles has started to where he's going and where he wants to take us. Just incredible insight, knowledge, and the professionalism with which he runs his company is just incredible.
So Charles's state of the company was fantastic. There were a lot of really positive numbers and statistics that he was able to share with us to really show the growth of the company has been amazing. The growth of this franchise network has been awesome. It just reaffirms that I'm in the right place, that I made the right decision.
Facts and figures are facts and figures. I'm a statistical guy, I'm a number guy. It's good to see where we are and where we're going, especially from being the outside, not seeing behind the scenes every day. It is good to see where we're going and the direction that we're heading. You know, it's just tying everything in over the past 365 days and then going forward over the next 365. So numbers and analytics are great, and then to hear his vision and the drive behind that vision really amps up for that next 365 to prepare us for 2020.
I really like to see where we were and where we're going next. A lot of big improvements, a lot of growth. I can't wait to see what's for the future.
It's very eye-opening to hear Charles talk about some of the numbers and the statistics of where the company is going and the revenue totals from year to year, and as well as the future of what he envisions for the franchise. There's a lot of new things up and coming. I think this is going to be a big year for the company. We have a lot of new locations opening and a lot of new systems coming into play that I can't wait to take advantage of.
I mean, it's amazing to see the numbers and see how much growth there is and the transparency with the franchisees, where the money's been spent.
Hearing him talk about how much it's growing, I mean, we're just so excited that we're a part of this growth and being able to grow with the company. As the brand continues to grow, we really like to see more and more stores opening all over the country because it brings more recognition to the Tint World brand, and more people are familiar with it. You know, wherever they are in the country, they'll be coming into our area and they'll know about Tint World already.
Yeah.